What's up, YouTube? It's me, Stating Facts, back with another video, and today I'm pretty excited about this one. Got my first ever true folding phone to unbox here. Gotta say, in the past, I have owned several folding devices. Microsoft, I'm never gonna let you hurt me ever again. Have the Duo of the Duo 1, the Duo 2 there. But today I'm going to be unboxing and looking at the OnePlus Open, which I'm super excited about. This is the first technical folding phone from OnePlus. Of course, they are owned by Oppo, who has been doing foldables for a number of years, and this one borrows a pretty significant amount of tech from those. And they also threw in these OnePlus Buds 2 Pro when you pre-ordered. I don't think I would ever have bought these otherwise, but they were included in the box, so I'm excited to test out how those integrate with the OnePlus Open. So let's get started with this unboxing. I'm looking forward to it. Pretty excited because here I have the OnePlus Open along with the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, which is just a great tech product name for 2023. It's gotten pretty hilarious at this point. Just throw Pro and Ultra on everything. But we'll see how they stack up. I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of the phone and the Buds and walking you through the pairing process of both. Now we can take a look at the back of the boxes. So we've got some typical disclaimer stuff here. Pretty huge box for the OnePlus Open here. Same thing, model number, OnePlus Open embossed on the box, and of course the Hasselblad branding. They're leaning pretty heavy into this. I think the partnership is ending soon, but Hasselblad controls the quote-unquote color science for the cameras on this device. So we'll see how those stack up to some of the competition when we do our full review. Got my trusty unboxing knife here ready to go, and I'm going to open this up.
A few moments later.
For some reason that was way too difficult, but I do finally have it open now, and here we are. Box folds open and presents the phone here to you nicely. Got the OnePlus Never Settle mantra still here. And now here's the phone. We'll take it out and show you the back. Here's the very, very prominent camera array here with the Hasselblad logo, OnePlus branding on the back. Pretty exciting device. I'm super pumped to check it out. So here we go. Here's the device. Nice inner screen here. Fold shut just like that. Pretty beautiful looking device. If you're a real nerd, you may be wondering what else is in the box here. It looks like we have the Super VOOC charger from OnePlus or Oppo. And then we have some documentation here. And the case, actually. So it's pretty interesting. This does come with a case, obviously matching the black color of the phone, front and back. I'm assuming this does come with some kind of adhesive in here to keep it to sticking to the front of the phone, but we'll test that out actually. Oh, yep. Here's a tab right here. So there's the tab for the adhesive. So once you put this on, it's kind of a single use, one-time use deal. So make sure you like it before you go ahead and settle on that. Honestly, no pun intended when I said settle on that. Obviously, this is a OnePlus phone, so we're never going to settle. So now we have that straightened out, let's compare it to a couple other folding phones that I happen to have in my possession right now. So got the Microsoft Surface Duo, so slightly different form factor, and then of course the Duo 2 here. The OnePlus is more of a typical candy bar phone shape, which makes it probably a little bit easier to use. The Duos are kind of funky, right, with their dual screen, and the aspect ratio is odd for use. So I'm excited to see how the OnePlus holds up against that. And then of course we can compare it to the Pixel 8 Pro. I think that's going to be a more apt comparison there. Much similar sizing to the OnePlus Open. So it's going to be interesting to see how this phone stacks up in daily use. Next thing we're going to do is boot the phone up. On the side here, we do have the power button, volume rocker, and the typical OnePlus alert slider. A nice machined piece of metal there, so for tactile support. And I think the fingerprint scanner is embedded here in the power button, which is a nice touch. And I'm glad to see fingerprint scanners still being supported. Not a big fan of the face unlock for certain scenarios. So here we are, the welcome screen, right? Hello. Going to select our language, English. Going to select our region, US. There's some interesting notes here. It says not to remove the screen protector on the inside screen, and don't press on the screen crease inside, making sure that we're not placing any objects on the screen. Obviously, it's probably pretty fragile there. So we're going to take care not to get any liquid or sand in the device. All right, so now a bunch of fun legal stuff. User agreement, privacy. We're going to skip the optional stuff, obviously. And now we're going to connect to a mobile network. SIM card tray is down here on the bottom, pretty traditional. Got a SIM eject tool here. Just pop it out. And go ahead and insert our SIM card. Interesting thing to note is there is a little rubber gasket around here to aid in water resistance, which is pretty interesting. So there is some water resistance on this phone, which is a nice touch. All right, so got the SIM card here. Going to be putting it back into the phone. Like I was saying before about the water resistance, it is only resistant, not waterproof. IPX4 is the rating, which means that it can support splashing in all directions. But like I said, this is not something you're going to want to swim with or anything like that. Went ahead and connected it to Wi-Fi here. So now we get the getting your phone ready screen. Gotta say, from the initial impressions, phone seems really well built. And I gotta say, the haptics are pretty wonderful. I've never owned a OnePlus phone before, so this is my first time, and I gotta say, already liking the experience there. Going to set this up as a new device, not going to copy anything over there. And I believe the next step is just going to be signing into my Google account here in a moment once it gets done checking. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Went ahead and set up my PIN there, and now it's asking me to place my finger on the fingerprint scanner. Scanner seems to be pretty decent. We'll see. Now we're continuing the setup. Do we want to access with Google Assistant? So sure. Use voice match because I already have that set up. Say we don't want to access the system without right. Nope, I'm not going to join OnePlus's membership program. Don't need any more spam. It does give you the option for navigation, right? If you like the 3-button layout or gestures, I'm a gesture guy, so go ahead and do that. Quick Connect service that lets your device quickly connect to other devices. Just say no to that. All right, so here we have the splash page for Oxygen OS. Oxygen OS has changed a lot over the years. It's now merged generally with Oppo's Color OS. So we'll see the influence of that here in the operating system itself. And now we're all set up. So here we are, right? Pretty typical home screen experience, right? Everything seems pretty fluid. Going to continue with that. Turn on sync. System services. Here's what it looks like when it's unfolded. Really neat wallpaper when it unfolds like that. Pretty fascinating there. Hinge does feel pretty sturdy. Not too much creaking or anything going on when when you're using it, and you can just swipe up there to come back to the home screen. Just as another example, right, showing it next to the Surface Duo. Pretty interesting comparison between the two sizes, right? Two very different form factors, but similar folding phone experience. As you can see, Surface Duo obviously much wider due to those dual screens, but the OnePlus is a pretty great option here for watching content and things like that. So I've had a minute to kind of play around with the phone here, load up obviously some all-time great bangers. Hard to believe that this wonderful Soulja Boy album came out 2008. Makes me feel really, really old, but just an example of kind of the experience, right? If you're listening to music, this is in YouTube Music, and you open your phone up, you're greeted not only with the larger YouTube Music album, but of course the taskbar down there, right, with your recent apps and favorites. So you can just kind of navigate back and forth if you want to jump over to the camera, right? Easy to jump in to that, and then of course you're able to just navigate, of course, normally through the OS. Navigate through things. One other thing to notice here is you do have like an app launcher in the taskbar there, so you can kind of navigate around the OS. And there are certain apps that are well optimized. This may not be the best example, right? There's just like a one column layout for YouTube Music, but if you take a look through, you can kind of see some of the example of the more tablet optimized features here. And I think this will continue to improve over time. Now that I've messed around with the phone for a little bit, I want to talk a little bit about the OnePlus Buds Pro 2. Like I said, great name. Actually know nothing about these, right? These were just included as a pre-order bonus if you ordered through the OnePlus store. So we'll take a look at these. I'm really curious to see if they have a quick pairing feature similar to like the Pixel Buds Pro or the AirPods Pro, AirPods, that allows you to quickly sync these to another OnePlus phone. So I removed the plastic from the box here. Just need to get a handhold on this. Definitely not the easiest box to work with, but here they are, Buds for life. Documentation, I'm assuming. Yep, some information about the product. Melody Boost dual driver technology. So hopefully they sound pretty good, and I'm sure they will for the price, which is $0. So here we have the Buds wrapped in this plastic. They have a little diagram here that shows you touch sensitive area. I wonder where they could have possibly gotten that idea from. It definitely wasn't Apple or anything like that, but we'll gloss over that. And here we are. Buds. Looks like they are in conjunction with DYN Audio. Never heard of it, but here they are in their case. Here they are open. Yeah, and the buds look pretty interesting. Plastic wrap on both sides to keep them from charging. So throw those in there. Never seen that before on the earbuds, to be honest with you. But here they are. Pretty nice case. Little chintzy though. I mean, it's not the highest quality plastic here, but for the price, can't beat it. Like I said. Another look at the date down there, 2013, when OnePlus was started, and it all began with the OnePlus One. Got the phone here, got the Buds Pro 2, and gonna see how quick it is to pair. So gonna open them up, hoping that they see each other, some capacity. I'll make sure that Bluetooth is enabled here on the phone. Looks like it's turned off by default. And there we go. Pretty cool. Has the Android native quick pair. OnePlus Buds Pro 2 will appear on all my devices, according to my Gmail, which is nice. Going to go ahead and connect. This is one area that Google has really improved on in relation to Apple. Having the quick pair feature is pretty much a game changer. I've been using it for several years now with the Pixel Buds Pro, and they're great headphones, and they work with all of your Android or Google devices, which is pretty neat. So there we go. Yeah, now they're already paired, and I can go ahead and use them. That's really it for this video. It's just a quick unboxing and first impressions. I gotta say, I like what I see here with the OnePlus Open, and I'm excited to try out the buds and see how they do. This is my first real folding phone, so I'm interested to see about the durability and kind of the longevity of the screen. I've seen a lot of horror stories on Reddit and other places about Samsung foldables with screens that just one day just decide to break. So I'm interested to see about that, and we'll see how much babying this takes to get me through the next year or so until the next version comes out. So yeah, that's all. Thanks again for watching State and Facts YouTube channel. I really appreciate it, and look out for some videos coming soon. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.